Okay guys, so today I'll be showing you guys how you can mark your double welt pocket. So basically you can see I'm trying to get a straight line. Now I'm trying to mark out the point. That's the wideness of the pocket. That's the wideness of the pocket, which is the width. So now I'm marking it out. Then you can choose the point you have, but me, I'm using 1/4 inch, so I'm using just 1/4 inch. Yes, so I will mark out a straight line. Make sure your lines are straight because it will help you to have a good finishing. So it's because of this video, the purpose of this video, that's why you are seeing me marking with pen, because me, I've come to a point that I sew directly. All just I need to do is just to mark out my size, the size of the pocket, the deepness, then I'm good to go. But because of the purpose of this video, because a lot of people have been requesting it, so I have to make this video and make it well detailed. So now you notch the center of the pocket. Then from the center you just notched, you divide the deepness of the pocket, that's the width of the pocket, which I'm using 5.5 because of the waist. So you get the deepness of the pocket based on the waist. So this is a waist of 37 and the deepness should be 5.5. Else the client tells you, okay, I have a wide hand, you should do it. So once you do that, you mark out the center. From the center you divide the 5.5, then place the point you divided, that's 2 3/4 from the center of what we just notched, and you mark it out. Now we place the clothes from the dart line. You measure 4.5 downwards, so that's the length. Why do I use 4.5? Is because the sitting of this pocket should not be up above the buttocks, so it should be centered at the buttocks of the client, of the owner. So now that 4.5 is exact. So we now we place the fabric, that's the pocket, and make sure it's in a straight line. Then you sew, make sure you stitch the beginning, and also you should not exceed the lines you draw. Yes, it should not exceed the line, the point you got your width to be. So now I made a mistake, so let's correct the mistakes. I have to go back and start from the beginning. So it nearly skipped my mind, but no Asha. So now we are heading back to correct it. So we now go back, we now stitch from the exact point we measured. So from that exact point you notch it, you stitch it and up front. So I hope you guys are paying attention, because this video is very long and you're gonna learn a lot from it if you just pay attention and follow along. So the best way to learn is to follow along, you get. So get your own fabric and just start with me. It might not be a new clothes, just get a pieces of clothes and put it together. So now I'm adding the upper pocket, that's the upper one. So I'm now sewing, and if you notice, they are both in the center line, you get. So they are both, so you need to mark out, make sure that these things, the lines are equal, you can see. So you make sure the pens are matching, the lines are equal, so that one will not be longer than the other, because when we start notching, so that point determines how neat and how accurate they are. So now you can see the two pens are merging each other, they are kissing each other. So that's to show you that this is an accurate thing. So it will help you a lot when you are about to notch that edge triangle, you get. So now I'm trying to notch, so I will notch, but because of this video I normally notch and go straight to the point, but because of this video I will try to show you how to mark it out. You get, you use your pen to mark out a triangle pattern for the notching. So you just measure half inch, yes, you measure half inch, then you notch it, you notch from the 2 half inch. When you divide the 2 half inch, you should know the accurate number for it. So now I'm marking out my half inch, and you see this is how it should be, you get. This is how the triangle part should be for the notching of the edge, the pocket edge, because this pocket edge is where the finishing is and where you have to be very, very careful, because any little mistake you do here can damage. Yes, it will equally damage the pocket. Either it makes it more widened or it makes it rough edged. So now you notch carefully and make sure your notching ends where the thread ends. That's where your stitch ends. So the notch should end there. It should not exceed, or it should not be a little bit far from it. It should be exactly that place you stitched. You get, so you get your notching very, very accurate, and we are good to go. Now on the table we are trying to iron to get an accurate, and you can see now, because of a good notching, the fabric will balance well on the table, so you can have more space to iron it. So now I'm trying to iron and bend, then to fold the pocket, the welt pocket. So here is the first part, the down part, which is majorly the most important part to focus on. So I'm trying to get the accuracy. So now you can see, you can view very well that I'm trying to like place it on the center of the notching. So the center of the notching is where I'm dividing the half inch into two. That's the width of the pocket. I divided it into two, which was the half inch we marked. Then I will now fold the upper one backward. I will now put it backward and repeat just what I did for the down part. You get, so I'll just fold the quarter inch again, because half divided into two is quarter. That will give you a total of half inch. So I'm trying to fold the quarter, but first iron, make sure it's well balanced so that you won't have a rough edge, because this is where most people make mistake. They forget to place the clothes very well, they forget to iron things. So ironing should be your best friend as a tailor, as a male tailor. So I don't know for ladies, but as a male tailor you should be very good with ironing, because that will give you a good finishing on your fabric. You get, because it will make your work neat and accurate. So now I'm trying to take my time to balance it well. So it's because of the purpose of this video that I'm making all this well detailed, because as a normal me, I will be done with this in just few seconds, in few minutes, sorry, in few minutes I will be done with this. But this video, because of this video, I have to like calm down to teach you guys how to work on this. So now when you turn the front, you have to take the notching outside. The edge notching, you have to take it outside. Yes, you have to bring it outside to the back. You get, so you bring it to the back, you do the same thing for the other side. You have to be very, very careful so that you end up spoiling everything or shifting the pocket in a bad way, or facing the incorrect way. So now what else do you need to do? You need to sprinkle water on this fabric so that you avoid shining. And you see, I'm trying to amend this so that one won't be bigger than the other, but for me I prefer the down one being bigger than the up one. But for this purpose of this video, we are trying to make everything accurate. So I'm trying to make it, then I sprinkle water on it, then iron it, make sure it's well, use my pressing stick, that's the cooler, some people call it cooler. I use it to like straighten and also to plaster the clothes, to relax very well. So this is very helpful. If you don't have it, you should get one for yourself. It's not cost. So you can see now everything is coming to order, everything is coming together. So just stay tuned, you enjoyed watching this video. This will be the most far best video ever you've watched. So now you see it's coming out real amazing. So this is what we have here. So now I like threading it, so I'm not applying thread around it. You get, so because there are some people that have big hands that once they dip it inside the pocket, everything will just be, the edges will start losing. So I'm using this opportunity to make everything accurate and neat. So take your time. Patience always wins. So take your time to do all those things. Don't rush the work. Don't rush. So just take your time. Be in a straight line. Do it straightly and neatly done, because that's where the whole detail should be. A neat work deserves an accolade and also a reward. So now I'm done sewing the stitch. I'm done stitching it. I'm done sewing. So what else should we do is to fix the lining. That's the pocketing itself. The pocketing itself, and you can see what we have here. This is looking good. This is looking amazing. So the back is neat, the front is neat. Not the front will be neat, the back will not be neat. No, I don't work like that. Everywhere has to be neat. Even the environment you do the work should be neat. So now we are trying to add the lining. So the lining, I'm adding it, I'm joining it with the lower pocket. So it's not the upper pocket. Take note of that. I'm joining it with the lower pocket, and you can see how I try to fold and sew. You get, just like piping it. I'm piping the pocket together. So after this, I have to balance it on the machine, then pipe. So this is what we call piping. We mostly see it on vintage shirts, packet shirts, the shoulder line, the side, the seam allowance parts, and also that's it. So now once I'm done, I will cut the threads, then take my measurement for the wideness of this pocket. So we are using 7.5 inch for the wideness, and for the longness we are using 8 inches. It depends. So you should take note of how deep you want it to be, but it should be coming from your client, not you yourself. You should not decide yourself, because on the norms, clients are the people to make decisions on how they want their clothes to look like. All you have to do is just to convince them if you feel that that's not okay. So now I'm using 8 inches for the length, that's the deepness of this pocket, you get. So I'm using 8 inches. Then for the width of the pocket, I'm using 7.5 for it. So now you have to sew together. I have to sew together to have everything well pieced. Then now, while sewing this together, you have to bring down the upper one. Yes, you bring it down like this. This is how you bring it down. So I will still make another video on one of the easiest way to do this without stressing you. There are 4 different ways you can sew this double welt pocket. So this is my own method. Number 1 method I see very simple and easy for people to grab. That's for beginners to understand, because the other ones are more like advanced pattern. So now I'm trying to cut out the extra edge, the extra, you get. So with my scissors, I'll cut out the extra, then sew the other parts, do the same for the other parts, and we are good to go. So why I will not be skipping any part in this video is because this is a new channel, and also this channel was designed for people who are totally beginners in this fashion industry. And if you are feeling confused, or you need any other further information, don't worry, you will find your solution soon. And also I'll be adding a link to this video so that you can contact me on my WhatsApp or through my Telegram channel. You can join my Telegram channel where I'll be live streaming with you guys, showing you guys how you can run things, and also you can ask me a direct question as well, you get. So but it's better to drop your questions on the comment section so that others will see it and learn from it when answers are being provided. So now I'm trying to sew this part again, and remember I told you that the width of this pocket I'm using 7.5 for it, while the deepness, that's the length, is 8 inches. So it depends on your client's want or need. So but you are the person to advise the person that this is more too deeper, we should adjust it, because some people love using back pockets. People like me, I don't like back pockets, so it's very hard to see back pocket in a clothes, in a trouser that I wear, you get, because I hate it. I don't even make use of it. So I always use my normal side pockets, my 2 side pockets, for whatever I'm holding, or I get an extra purse for myself. So I'm trying to sew this piece together, making it nice, sewing it nicely, You need to be very, very careful and pay attention. I'm somebody that I don't like seeing trade around my clothes. Like if I finish sewing, everything must be neatly done. I don't like extra trades on my clothes. Like my customers, I don't like it when they see trade on the clothes I made for them. Guy, they'll be like, why didn't you remove the trades? There are a lot of trade on this. I don't like it, and I've never gotten a complaint about that because I'm always careful and I always pay attention to details. So now here is the most important part. You see this place now that I'm trying to sew. You see how rough it is. So but once I sew that upper part, see now, once I sew it, it will now relax. It will relax. Nothing will make it not to relax. So once I'm sewing it now, you see it's relaxing because before it was up, it was opening, it was having a wide opening, but now after sewing this thing there will be a relax on it. You get? So guys, I hope you guys are learning something from this video. If you want to get the most out of this video, please put it in a slower timing. You get? Make it slow, keep it slow, like keep it to 0.5 seconds slower or 1 second slower in order to understand, or you can just rewatch the video to learn more about from it and pay more attention to details. That's the most important part. Don't rush, don't do before what I do. Follow what I do. I do, you do. So you see what I do, you try, you do your own. Don't do before me. So you can see now everything is nice, everything is good. I'm now trying to iron the pocket to see the final output of this pocket, and you can see, oh my god, this is really amazing. I would love to hear your comment in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share and comment, because your comments will go a long way and your shares will make this video reach more people who are in need of this work, because there are people out there who are new and they will be needing this video for a purpose. Please help me share this video, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you will be receiving other new videos coming in, because I have a lot of teachings for you guys and you guys are going to learn for free. You will not be paying me for anything.